Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and as you can see this is a little bit different, so to say, because I'm making it on another subject that I never done until now. So we have Dragon Ball Super as a subject, the new series of Dragon Ball, and also this video is quite on the spot because I'm very excited for the fact that I've just seen the last two episodes, 109 and 110 from Dragon Ball Supers, and yeah, I'm pretty much geeking it out, so to say. Okay, so the reason I'm making this video is because Dragon Ball Super is a series more controversial from the Dragon Ball franchise, and I guess this is mainly because it has a pretty rough start. You might be familiar with those animations in the fight, maybe the first fight between Goku and Beerus, where it caught some really bad animation frames, which got pretty much the media attention, and a lot of fans were so much disappointed by this, and I guess I too was disappointed by the bad start in animation in this series, but I kept watching it because my interest is more on the character side, on their personality and evolution. I wanted to see if they get right the characters that we know and love from Dragon Ball Z, and if they manage to really make them evolve into something more and not really ridiculous, even though Dragon Ball has these tendencies because of the high level of powers. It seems that we did not really escape the ridiculousness of the expansions of power levels, so to say, because we are now fighting at the levels of gods. So this is one thing that some fans might be skeptic about. And also I know that in some episodes Goku was not really portrayed well, and I would say that also this applies to Vegeta. We are expecting Goku to have some big powers over others, yet there were some fights like that with Frieza, like some fights in the tournament, where Goku seemed to be making quite a few mistakes, like inexperienced mistakes. Also Vegeta, we do not see Vegeta's oomph, basically his desire to be the best and follow Goku. We see part of his personality, but still. And I guess because there are quite a few factors like these that were accumulated, and they are making some fans of the Dragon Ball Z not really like the series. And I, for one, was I don't know, this was for me a double-edged sword. Some parts I liked, some parts I didn't like. But one thing that I got from the start is that the series, even though it made some mistakes here and there and some things that did not sit really well with me, the series tries and succeeds in improving every time. The thing is that today we reached this spot when the episodes 109 and 110 were released, and these were quite hyped episodes because they are both released in the same time, and we are seeing in these episodes a new evolution in Goku. Now I can say that I was absolutely impressed by the quality of animation and of the effects that were used and presented in these two episodes. Not only this, the artwork and choreography of the fighting is also very good, awesomely done, and it manages to really give us an impression of power and speed that really goes to that godly level. It's really awesome how the animators really made this thing stand out. I will say that in these two episodes, what I really liked is for the fact that I had basically butterflies in my stomach just like in the time where Goku transformed for the first time in Super Saiyan 3, and that transformation is so well known because of the level of epicness within it, because it really gave you butterflies and make your hair stand out when you watch that for the first time. And this is exactly what happened here, and this happened quite a few times. So we are now at the spot where Goku is facing off Jiren. Goku is the strongest in our realm and Jiren is the strongest in all the guys in the tournament. And this is quite the fight. But what I loved is that Goku takes this fight seriously and tries all the power levels on Jiren basically. From the first Super Saiyan all the way to Blue. He is testing Jiren basically, and we see an evolution on how Jiren responds, even though every time Jiren is not really affected by Goku, and we can see that everything is a play to him. Even Kaioken times 20 applied to Blue. Still, the reaction in Jiren do change, and he is surprised by the, let's say, by the performances that he is seeing out of Goku. Then we have one of my favorites moment, which is when Goku is at his limits and he's using his Spirit Bomb, which is his trump card basically. And Jiren lets him. He waits for him just to be fully prepared and fully unleashed his trump card. And we there see some back and forth between Jiren, who is managing to push back this Spirit Bomb onto Goku, and Goku going for his limits basically, and for that awesome moment where the Spirit Bomb implodes, gets Goku into it, and then really explodes in Goku's face. So yeah, this is basically the trigger point, and we all know Goku to be the fighter that can surpass every limit, and I love how basically this element was captured within the episode, because indeed Goku broke his limits and he has a new form now with an awesome effect which I don't think is easy on the animator to do, but it's one of the most detailed episodes in fighting and how Goku is presented until this point. And for me, I'm at this point really satisfied that I made the decision to keep watching Dragon Ball Super, and this is no longer for me a double-edged sword. Hopefully they will keep this up. I know that the quality that was put in these episodes might not be sustainable from the animator's point of view, but I love how the series takes the elements that we all know Goku to be, and they make him evolve, and this transition was quite cool, and the resulting form and the resulting action and fighting between him and Jiren, and the look on Goku's face and their stares and their stances are amazingly done. And yeah, what can I say? I'm basically, this is me geeking out, even though it might not be much, but okay. So drawing a baseline, we now have Goku who now masters his self-movement. Basically the body controls itself and he no longer needs to think about it. He has basically the Ultra Instinct, which is a technique that the gods can use, and we also know that that Goku absorbed the power of that Spirit Bomb, and that is powering him up within this fight. At the end, seems that that power runs off, and maybe Goku needs to receive a new source of power, or maybe to catch his breath, so to say, but we will see. Also, I'm really excited because at the end of the battle we see Jiren also having something stored up behind him, something keeping more power in his reserve, and yeah, Jiren also has an aura, and Goku, as we heard from I guess Piccolo, is new to this form, and he keeps evolving, and he keeps mastering it as he is fighting. So I'm sure that once Goku gets a handle on this form, he can maybe face off Jiren in his most power-up state. So I'm really excited to see where they are going with this story and how the fighting evolves. It's really awesome. Yeah, so I guess my end idea is to communicate to you that this series is in the end really cool and is worth watching if you are a fan of Dragon Ball. So if you want to catch up, there are about 100 episodes, which is quite doable. But still, it's I think that this series is worth the name Dragon Ball, and I love the evolution in Goku until this point, and especially in this point. So yeah. Also, another thing that I'm excited about is that one of the future episodes will tackle Vegeta's resolve. I believe this is the name that was given to that episode now, so I am expecting that to be cool, because I really want Vegeta to start doing his thing, basically. Vegeta has turned from a bad guy to a good guy because of Goku, because he's the absolute rival in power and has the potential to surpass Goku. He even did this in the Dragon Ball Z series at a point. And it's good to have points in your story for someone to be better than Goku, even if it not only the enemy but a friend in this case. So it's really cool. It would be really cool. But we will see. That's just a speculation in the future, and I'm excited about that. And I think this is about all I can say. I'm excited about this series, and I hope you are excited about it too. It's really cool to see basically nostalgia brought back into the new age, into the new era. And yeah, if you liked the video, feel free to like it. If you don't, please dislike it. Feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts on Dragon Ball Super, and if you watch these episodes, let me know your impression of them, if they were up to the standards. And yeah, please subscribe to see more videos. Thank you a lot for staying with me and watching this. Have a great day ahead. Bye.